This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning. Welcome to the Lake Stevens Sewer District Board of Commissioners meeting. It's 9 o'clock on October 24th, 2024, and I'd like to call the meeting to order. Just a side note, we're having technical difficulties, so it'll be an audio only recording today. Let's go ahead and begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we'll go ahead and open the public forum. And if anyone virtually or within the room would like to give any comments. Okay, no cards or emails. Great. We'll go ahead and move forward then with the approval of the agenda. Any changes, additions?
No
Great.
problem. Make a motion to approve agenda as submitted.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, number 5, consent items. The commissioners have previously reviewed these in detail. Any comments or questions at this time?
Nope, other than I'll make a motion to approve consent agenda items A through D.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Moving on to old business, 6A, Department of Ecology Outstanding Performance Award 2023.
Right. So I'll take this one. On behalf of Ecology, the Board of Commissioners, and the management team, I'm pleased to present this Outstanding Performance Award to the Wastewater Treatment Plant team, and to thank the team for the hard work, dedication, and personal sacrifice that's necessary to be recognized as one of the top municipal wastewater treatment plants in the state. Thank you.
Congratulations.
What an awesome team.
That's good.
And then Ecology had sent on a pretty nice letter to go along with it, and if the board wouldn't mind me reading it.
Please do.
All right. The Department of Ecology's Northwest Regional Office would like to commend the Lake Stevens Sewer District on receiving a 2023 wastewater treatment plant Outstanding Performance Award for their staff's continued high performance in the operation of the wastewater treatment facility. The Lake Stevens Sewer District wastewater treatment plant has a notable record as one of the top municipal wastewater treatment plants in Washington, based on effluent limits, submittals, and overall plant compliance. Ecology would like to extend our congratulations to the team at the Lake Stevens Sewer District wastewater treatment plant for their devotion, dedication, and award-winning efforts. It takes considerable effort and teamwork to operate and maintain a wastewater treatment plant in the top running order. Please present the enclosed plaque to the operations staff with the treatment plant. And thank you for the excellent service your treatment plant operators provide to both your community and the waters of Washington. Sincerely, Rachel McCrae. So,
Very nice.
thanks again, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. You're awesome too.
I just want to say congrats, gentlemen. You know, the team down there does an excellent job. I mean, I think a lot of folks in our community just don't realize the conditions that, you know, that we work under in this organization, you know, especially like you get a lot of wastewater that comes in from all corners of this city. And, you know, there's challenges with, obviously, with the inflow of outside sources, and you guys have to make sure that whatever we're discharging meets the state's requirements. And we do that without a glitch every time. And so it really speaks to the professionalism and how you guys are educated to make sure that what we put out as a product into, you know, the sloughs in the river exceeds what the state really sets its limits. And so it just goes to show how well you guys take it serious. And we're very grateful for that, because I think it's underreported at times, but, you know, in our business at times, if we're not making the news, we're doing quite well. So congrats on that award. Thank you.
That letter is very impressive from the Department of Ecology. I mean, I feel like you should have that framed up and read it every day, that what you do matters. You know, a lot of people in their jobs, sometimes you think, you know, you're just clocking in, clocking out, but you're making a difference in the community, and what you do, it sets a precedent for the environment for many generations to come, and so it does make a difference. So thank you for your work.
The only thing that'd make that letter better would be if the Department of Ecology gave us a hall pass on some of our nutrient levels as a reward. You know? But that's probably not going to happen. No, it's well said by my fellow commissioners. It's just great work. Fantastic.
And please extend our gratitude to the operators that didn't make that
Absolutely.
deal.
Okay, great. We'll go ahead and move to 6B, Shirewood decommissioning proposal for professional civil engineering and planning services with PACE.
Originally, for the Shirewood lift station decommissioning, we were trying to handle most of that project internally. However, as we started scoping what it would require, the permit requirements are going to be greater than we had originally anticipated. So we had asked PACE to do a little time and material work for it. And as the hours started racking up, we thought that it would be best to kind of codify it in a cost agreement. So that's what's before the commissioners now. The scope of work is essentially to do some of the work they've already done, help us through permitting, through pre-application, create a site plan, do the initial survey so we can get a cut and fill plan, and then help us get through bid. So the proposal PACE has presented us with is $51,920.00 as the not to exceed budget. I think we'll come in lower than that. We've done a lot of groundwork already, so I think the hardest point moving forward is going to be the permitting. So legal or staff has reviewed the proposal and it's recommended for approval.
I'd make a motion that we move forward with the professional civil engineering and planning services through PACE in the amount of $51,920. I would have really gave some money away, but yeah.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 I would also ask that the board authorize the general manager designee to sign the proposal.
Okay. I guess I'll amend that to also authorizing the general manager or designee to sign. Yeah.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, 6C, Resolution 1073, annexing a certain area known as the Gamble annexation.
Thank you. So this resolution is the final resolution to annexing the area known as Gamble. The annexation has been approved by Snohomish County Council and the Boundary Review Board. This resolution's been reviewed by legal staff and is recommended for approval.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion, approving resolution 1073, annexing a certain area known as the Gamble annexation.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, 7A, new business, Resolution 1069, assuming reimbursement funds related to the 131st Avenue Northeast DEA.
And this resolution, similar to the resolution bunches that you've seen in the previous meetings. Again, the district has put a lot of effort into trying to locate the previous developers that owned the latecomers. Postcards, we've got a spot on our website that they can update their contact info, and these are the final couple that we weren't able to get a hold of. So resolution 1069 would be the district taking ownership of the latecomer for 131st Avenue Northeast DEA. The resolution's been reviewed by legal staff and is recommended for approval.
Okay, well, I'll make a motion approving resolution 1069, assuming the reimbursement funds related to the 131st Avenue Northeast Developer Extension Agreement.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, 7B, Resolution 1074, assuming reimbursement funds related to the Stevens Ridge Estates DBA.
And similar scenario,
Yep.
we tried, sorry, pardon me. We tried to get a hold of the previous owner. We were not successful in that. And district staff and legal has reviewed the resolution 1074 and it's recommended for approval.
Great.
Okay, so I'll make a motion authorizing, well, approving resolution 1074, assuming reimbursement funds related to the Stevens Ridge Estates Developer Extension Agreement.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All
Aye.
right, I'm so sorry. We're moving on to 7C, rescheduling of the regular board meeting on Thanksgiving, November 28th.
So picking the commissioners' brains on when they would like to reschedule that meeting.
What about Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm good whenever you guys want to do it.
Is there preference for you all?
Not on that day, not Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, no, I think Tuesday would work perfect for us. as
Tuesday
well.
the 26th.
At 9 a.m.
Yeah, how's that for you, Kevin?
Fantastic.
Perfect.
No worries. Okay. You don't need that in a motion. You can just go ahead and post that as special meeting. I'll look to Jordan's nodding her head up and down, so.
No motion.
Okay.
Good.
We are in good standing, so.
All right, we'll go ahead and move on to the manager's reports. And Jonathan, I believe you're taking both duties today.
All right. Treatment plant flows are the 7-day average is 2.8 million gallons. We've collected 70 GFCs and issued 92 permits. The BBC project's moving along quickly. I think they'll be drywalling in the next couple of weeks. I think there was an addition. We asked that originally in the plan, I had overlooked replacing the carpet in the hallway and down the stairs. It's in pretty bad shape, so we've asked for a proposal from the contractor to do that. So I think you'll see a change order for that in the next couple of weeks. The lift station 2C force main and gravity project, after a lot of conversation with Fish and Wildlife, I think, and thoughts changing through that process, I think the contractor, the district, and the city kind of all agreed that maybe it's best that we skip that portion of the work that would potentially impact the culvert, and we move forward with going down 125th. So that's what the contractor did, and 20th Street Northeast should be open now.
Yeah.
So we're glad 20th is open, but that section of gravity main replacement will probably readdress next summer. The city, the district, and our engineering team are going to continually work with Fish and Wildlife, the city, and try to get our HPA. The contractor is confident that they've got a solution that won't require them to cut the culvert, which would make the city liable and make them have a requirement that within 5 years they would have to construct that fish passable culvert. So I think we've got a solution moving forward. It's just when timing wise, and the HPA process is going to be not a super easy process. So, but yeah, the city team's helping us out with that as well. So
That's good.
yeah. The lift station 1C project, we just applied for a pre-application meeting, and that meeting's going to be on November 13th at 2. So we're excited to get that looked at by the city so we can get kind of a realistic time on when we can go to construction, and what the permitting challenges might be. That is a very constrained site right next to a fish bearing stream, so it's going to be a challenging project. And I think Keith is holding on to his hair for now until we get further down design, but that one is a very, very challenging project. So
Do we see any issue coming up with the culvert type situation? I mean, because it is literally right there. You ain't getting much closer. So.
generator is under the creek.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Keith can correct me if I'm wrong, but Keith is designing the project with no impact to the stream. So we're hoping we won't have to go through any of the environmental permitting necessary if we were going to at all impact that stream.
That's true.
Yeah, just really quick, the bonus for this project, there's really not a lot of excavation. We're reusing the existing structures, and we're also rehabilitating them. So the only excavation here is for a short 10-foot swath of trenching to connect to the existing piping. All of that is anticipated to be on the parcel or the easement property area itself. So we're not going to be going out into the right of way, and we hopefully should be able to avoid creek impacts. So fingers crossed for that. There's still, I'm sure, some hoops we'll have to jump through, but that's the bonus, is that there's really not a lot of subgrade work here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I don't think we could probably build that thing in this day and age.
No.
No.
Well, great job. Thank you, Keith.
The lift station 11 upgrade, I'm currently reviewing 60% plans. The Shirewood decommissioning, we're nearly ready for the pre-application to figure out how severe the permitting is going to be on that. The lift station 6C and 4C upgrades, I just sent back 60% plan comments, so we'll see where we go from there. And the CIPP project, Mariah's been working very hard to get the contract ready. She's waiting on me to do a final review, and then we should be able, with a little bit of polish, should be able to get that out to bid shortly. So,
Wow.
and that's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you. That's a huge list.
Yeah.
We appreciate all you do, Jonathan.
Welcome
Okay.
back from vacation.
Yeah.
All right. It doesn't look like we have anyone from the city today. Is that correct? Did they send anything in? Okay, perfect. Then moving on to the commissioner's report. We'll go ahead.
Jonathan?
Yeah.
I believe Mariah sent a quick email.
Did you?
Yes.
That was like the voice from the clouds, just providing gentle guidance.
That's what it is. Yeah, I'm not getting.
If it's not there, if Melanie has it, we can have her read it.
Yeah, I don't have the message, Mel.
Okay. So Jean sent an email, and it's the Main Street bid award will be going out soon. They will keep us updated. And Civic Campus consultant interviews are happening next week. And that was all.
Perfect.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, great. We'll go ahead and move on to the commissioner's report. Dan, myself, and then Kevin.
Okay. Just want to thank the crew. Thank our folks down at the plant for such a prestigious award. Good job again. I mean, like I said, it takes a lot to make that plant run, and you guys do it seamlessly. So I think it's one of those things. We'll make sure we get some notification out on our website so the folks in our community know. Maybe put something in the newsletter that gets released so they truly understand. I know a lot of people already understand because, as you know, we are currently working through challenges with our partners on the other side of the lake, and we constantly at least I did get feedback on how well the folks appreciate the services that come from this organization and how efficient we are. And so it just shows how, when you specialize in one specific function, you can do it right. And so I appreciate that from you folks. The only other thing I have is, if you don't know, I'm a board member with the Washington Association of Water and Sewer Districts, or WASWAT or WASWOOD, depending how you want to call it. We have a new executive director that may be approved at the next board meeting this coming week. So there'll be a transition, because if you didn't know, Judy Gladstone, who's been with the district as the executive director for the organization for the last 6 years, she's retiring. And so somebody new coming on board, there'll be a transition into next year. It's not just a so long farewell and you run out the door. But just let everybody know, because at our next Section 3 meeting that we do attend, that new individual get paraded around as you usually do in an organization. So that's all I have.
Are you excited about that person?
I don't know who. There's 3 finalists, so I think it gets. We go through the 3
Okay.
finalists. So it will be decided at the next
I see.
meeting. There's a board in WASWAD, which is 15 of us, which God bless whoever has to answer to 15 electeds. But yeah, so that'll come out. But
Okay.
I think that there is a ongoing, and you really can see the cream of the crop rise at the top of that goes. So.
Yeah. Great. Okay, my only comments again, thank you to everyone at the plant for such an exceptional award. And then I attended the staff potluck last week, and I just thought that was a great opportunity to visit with everyone and appreciate all that's done within the organization to foster, positive interactions with employees. So I thought that was excellent. Kevin?
Yeah, no, I tip my hat again. The awards are fantastic, and it'll make a nice addition to the lineup of previous recognition that we have along the wall there where we sit, right onto the left. And I guess the other note is all the work that we're doing out in the collections area, whether it be the lift station upgrades or all the prep work that went in on the CATV and the reviewing the video and selecting the locations, and then working with getting the bid together for our lining project, the pipe. That's been a lot of work over the past year plus to bring that forward. So going to put those dollars that we've saved to work in a great way, and this again be reflective of a whole bunch of hard work. It'll be so much is behind. It's like painting something. It's all in the prep, right? It's not in the actually shooting of the material. So appreciate the work. Appreciate the work of the office folks. As my fellow commissioners have said, I often receive unsolicited comments of whether it's someone wandering in to pay a bill or have a question or ask about a permit, or just interactions out there in the community. Each time it's an opportunity to build on our brand, and you all have done that time and time again. So thank you for that. Yeah, and that's all I got.
Great. Okay, moving on to agenda item number 11, executive session, which I believe we don't have one. Is that correct, Jordan? Okay. Great. Then we'll move on to number 12, conclusion of the meeting.
Make a motion that we conclude.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
All right.
Hey, it's
have a
nice
great-
seeing you all again.
Bye.
Yes. You can